Good evening. This is All India Radio, and I'm Tanvi Taneja with the news at 9. The headlines. Complete draft of National Register of Citizens released in Assam. Over 2 crore 89 lakh applicants found eligible for inclusion in the list. Assam Chief Minister Sabranand Sonowal says entire process of NRC updation done in an impartial and transparent manner. Home Minister Rajnath Singh assures left out applicants will be given full opportunity to prove their claims, asks opposition not to politicize the issue. Parliament passes State Banks Repeal and Amendment Bill related to merger of subsidiary banks with the State Bank of India. Supreme Court asks former Union Minister Dayanidhi Maran to face trial in the illegal telephone exchange case. In Indonesia, over 200 hikers trapped on a mountain after landslides triggered by earthquake. And in badminton, HS Pranoy, Sameer Verma and Sai Praneeth enter the second round of men's singles at the World Championships in China. The complete draft of the National Register of Citizens NRC bearing the names of over 2 crore citizens of Assam has been published. The NRC draft figures the names of 2 crore 89 lakh 83,677 citizens of the state. A total of 3 crore 29 lakh 91,384 persons had applied for inclusion of their names in the NRC updation process. Names of 40 lakh 7,707 people have not been included in the draft. Interacting with media persons in Guwahati this afternoon, Assam Chief Minister Sabranand Sonowal said the entire process of NRC updation has been done in an impartial and transparent manner. Mr. Sonowal appealed to all sections of people to maintain peace and calm. Earlier, addressing the joint media briefing in Guwahati this morning, Registrar General of India, Shailesh, said it is a historic day for the country and Assam. He said opportunity will be given to those persons whose names are not included in the draft.
Today is only a draft NRC. It is not a final NRC. I must re-emphasize this because there will be a process of claims and objections beginning 30th of August, whereby adequate opportunity will be given to each and every person who wishes to file a claim or objection in respect of inclusions in the draft NRC.
Joint Secretary of the Home Ministry, Satyendra Garg, said no one will be sent to the detention camp or foreigners tribunal. State NRC Coordinator Pradeep Hajela said names of 2.48 lakh doubtful voters and their descendants and persons whose references are pending in the foreigners tribunals and their descendants are not included in the draft. More from our correspondent.
The process of the NRC update was taken up in 2013 following the order of the Supreme Court. Political parties and civil society organizations have welcomed the publication of the NRC draft, which was a long-pending demand in Assam. Today, people across the state rush NRC Seva Kendras to find out their names. Persons who do not find their names in the draft have the legal right to apply again by filing of claim from 30th of August to 28th of September this year. Manas Pratim Sharma, AR News, Guwahati.
Meanwhile, the central government today categorically denied any role in finalizing the draft list of NRC, saying it is being done under the direction and supervision of the Supreme Court. Responding to the issue during the 0 hour in the Lok Sabha, Home Minister Rajnath Singh said the demand for NRC was there for many years and the list which has been published today is not the final list. He assured that people who have been left out from the list can file claims and objections in the higher administrative level and later in the foreigners tribunal. He said they will be given full opportunity to prove their claims. Mr. Singh said it is a sensitive issue which should not be politicized.
जो कुछ भी काम चल रहा है अंडर द सुपरविजन ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट चल रहा है, लेकिन मैं कहना चाहता हूं कि जो भी लिस्ट इस समय पब्लिश हुई है वह लिस्ट फाइनल एनआरसी नहीं है। मैं पूरे सदन से मैं अपील करना चाहता हूं कि यह बहुत ही सेंसिटिव इशू है, हम सभी का इस संबंध में सहयोग प्राप्त होना चाहिए।
Earlier, Sudeep Bandyopadhyay of TMC raised the issue, alleging that it is a torture for the people of Assam. Mallikarjun Kharge of Congress alleged that names have been purposefully deleted from the list. Not satisfied with the Home Minister's reply, the opposition members, including Congress, Left, TMC, RJD and SP, staged a walkout from the House. The Rajya Sabha was adjourned for the day following an uproar by Trinamool Congress members on the NRC issue. The upper house witnessed 3 adjournments earlier in the day due to ruckus over the issue before finally adjourning for the day. The Congress today asked the government to immediately convene an all-party meeting on the NRC issue. Briefing media in New Delhi, party leader Anand Sharma said the government should also inform the opposition on the proposed steps taken by it to ensure that no Indian citizen is left out. He also urged the government to remove shortcomings in the entire process and all issues be settled as per the Assam Accord signed in 1985. The Parliament has passed the State Bank's Repeal and Amendment Bill 2017 with the Lok Sabha approving the amendments sent by the Rajya Sabha. The Upper House had earlier passed the bill with amendments. The bill seeks to repeal the State Bank of India Subsidiary Banks Act 1959, the State Bank of Hyderabad Act 1956 and further to amend the State Bank of India Act 1955. Under it, the 5 associate banks that were merged are State Bank of Bikaner and Jaipur, State Bank of Hyderabad, State Bank of Mysore, State Bank of Patiala and State Bank of Travancore. The merger of these banks is already in effect from 1st of April last year. The Lok Sabha has passed the Criminal Law Amendment Bill 2018. The bill replaces the Criminal Law Amendment Ordinance promulgated on April 21st this year. The bill stipulates stringent punishment for perpetrators of rape, particularly of girls below 12 years, and death sentence has been provided for rapists of girls under 12 years. The Lok Sabha also passed the Homeopathy Central Council Amendment Bill 2018. The bill replaces the ordinance promulgated on 18th of May this year by President Ram Nath Kovind. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alert. The Supreme Court today dismissed former Union Telecom Minister Dayanidhi Maran's plea and asked him to face trial in the illegal telephone exchange case. Maran had challenged the Madras High Court's July 25th decision that set aside a CBI court order discharging him in the case. The court said it is not inclined to interfere in the matter. Dayanidhi Maran is accused of misusing his official position when he was a Minister for Communications and Information Technology in the UPA 1 government. It is alleged that over 700 high-end telecommunication lines were installed at his residences in Chennai for which bills were not raised. It cost the Exchequer a loss of 1,78 lakh rupees. Digital payment ecosystem is a natural extension of the Digital India program, formalizing the financial transactions and bringing unorganized sector into the mainstream. To promote cashless economy and to put an end to black money, the NDA government introduced various modes for digital transaction. In Puducherry, people from all walks of life are opting for cashless transactions with ease and are joining the digital mission to save the environment. Here is a ground report from our Puducherry correspondent.
After the historical announcement of demonetization by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on November 8, 2016, internet banking, BHIM app, e-commerce, RuPay card and Aadhaar-based transactions are instrumental in increasing the digital transactions. Regarding this, the Puducherry lead bank manager Chandrasekhar said that at present the people are moving towards cashless transactions and they are comfortable with the digital mode of transferring the money.
Now, the government is focusing mainly on the BHIM application and also BHIM Aadhaar-enabled transaction. So, apart from that, to facilitate the common man, those who are not having a Android smartphone can do the digital transaction through the USSD application, like it is popularly known as *99#, so that the money can be sent anywhere, any bank.
The common public also welcomed the move by the government. Shekhar Raj of Puducherry said that transferring money from anywhere to any place has become easier and safer through digital transactions nowadays.
I use the ATM transfer mode to send money to my daughter. I need not wait in queues in banks. Previously, I had to wait in a queue. There were chances of missing and theft while carrying the money. But now, so I am safely handling the money without any losses.
With this trend, that the centre's target of digital transactions will be achieved without any difficulty. Chandramohan from RNU Puducherry.
BJP President Amit Shah has appointed Dushyant Kumar Gautam as the National Vice President of the party. Sunil Devdhar and Y. Satyakumar have been made National Secretaries. In a release, the BJP today said Advocate P.S. Sridharan has been appointed as the party's President of the Kerala unit. V. Muralidharan will be state in charge of Andhra Pradesh and Sunil Devdhar co-in charge in the state. In Uttar Pradesh, the death toll due to torrential rain for the last 5 days has risen to 86. 77 people were injured and about 400 houses have been damaged. Many rivers are flowing above the danger mark. The water level in the Yamuna River in Delhi continues to rise and stays over the danger mark for the third day today. According to Delhi Flood Control Department, the river was flowing above 205 meters from the danger mark of 204.83 meters when reports last came in. In Indonesia, more than 200 hikers are trapped on a mountain on the tourist island of Lombok after a deadly earthquake triggered landslides which cut off escape routes. Hundreds of rescue workers are now working to evacuate them from Mount Rinjani, a popular hiking destination. The 6.4 magnitude earthquake struck yesterday near the base of the mountain. In business news, market benchmark BSE Sensex rose by 157 points to close at a fresh lifetime high, continuing its record-breaking run for the sixth session. We have a report.
Sensex gained 158 points to 37,494, while Nifty was up 41 points at 11,320. Both stocks gained around 0.4%. Among secondary barometers, the BSE Mid-Cap Index rose 0.3% and the Small Cap Index was up 0.6%. The rupee today remained almost flat as it weakened 2 paise to close at 68 rupees 67 paise against the US dollar. Gold prices today slipped by 30 rupees to 30,750 rupees per 10 grams at the bullion market in New Delhi. Paul Thotham with Sanjeev Kumar Singh for AIR News.
In badminton, Indian shuttlers H.S. Pranoy, Sameer Verma and Sai Praneeth have entered the second round of men's singles at the World Championship in China. World number 11 Pranoy defeated New Zealand's Abhinav Malhotra, while Sameer beat Lucas Corvi of France, whereas Sai Praneeth got walkover against Son Van Ho of South Korea. Men's doubles pair of Manu Attri and B. Sumit Reddy defeated Bulgarian pair Daniel Nikolov and Ivan Rusev to enter the second round. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has acknowledged the rise of sporting talents from the small towns of our country and emphasized the need for continuously nurturing them. Mr. Modi was interacting with the Commonwealth Games 2018 medal winners in table tennis in New Delhi. The sportspersons had called on the Prime Minister at the Parliament House. Mr. Modi congratulated the medal winners for their exemplary performance. The government has formulated a draft legislation to prevent and combat frauds like match fixing and deliberate underperformance in the sporting events affecting the integrity of sports and fair play. In a written reply in the Rajya Sabha, Sports Minister Colonel Rajyavardhan Rathore said the draft bill, namely Prevention of Sports Fraud Bill, defines frauds in sporting events and has provisions of penalty to the offenders. The News Services Division of All India Radio in its weekly bilingual live phone-in program, Public Speak, will bring you a discussion tonight on the Khelo India initiative. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Complete draft of National Register of Citizens released in Assam. Over 2 crore 89 lakh applicants found eligible for inclusion in the list. Assam Chief Minister Sabranand Sonowal says entire process of NRC updation done in an impartial and transparent manner. Home Minister Rajnath Singh assures left out applicants will be given full opportunity to prove their claims. Asks opposition not to politicize the issue. Parliament passes State Bank's Repeal and Amendment Bill related to merger of subsidiary banks with the State Bank of India. Supreme Court asked former Union Minister Dayanidhi Maran to face trial in the illegal telephone exchange case. In Indonesia, over 200 hikers trapped on a mountain after landslides triggered by earthquake. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.